demonstration for the construction module by TraceNcode. So the construction management modules helps you to manage your construction projects. The main feature of this module is a comprehensive dashboard for your construction project, creation of construction project and management of construction related tasks, creation of bill of quantities, subcontractor and work order management, material and scrap collection request and material requisitions, customers and customer billing, and basic project configurations. Starting with the construction project, the module offers a feature to creation of the construction project. Here you can create your construction projects and select your customers and create a project just like you used to do in your Odoo project modules. It's just an extension of those with add-on features related to construction. And this construction project will be available over here. In this particular project, you will be having an option for creating the bill of quantities and creating the budgets for this particular project. And in the project settings, you can do all your project settings and also choose your main warehouse for your materials and add your multiple site locations that you might be working on as your project sites. Then the create BOQ options allow you to create your bill of quantities. Over here you can add your BOQ lines depending upon your categories, like just like labor, you can add your labor and the description, the unit of measure and the quantity. Similarly, the unit rate can be added, and you can also add your materials, the required materials that you will be needing with the unit of measures and quantities and rate, and also the equipment that you will be using for the rental purpose. So that can be added over here in your bill of quantities. And then there is an approval step over here. Those can be done by the project users. Project users I will cover later on in this particular video. And once the BOQ is approved, then you will have an option to view to also print this BOQ report. It will provide you all the BOQ items that you have added in a PDF format, so you can also view this as a BOQ report. Now coming to the subcontracting, over here you can create your subcontractors for outsourcing your particular work. You can create work orders for those particular subcontractors. In those work orders you can select the project, you can choose the project BOQ, choose your subcontractor, then the start date and end date of that particular work. Then you can add the lines for those particular subcontractor, and you can add the order quantities, the agreed rate, and then you can submit for approval. This approval flow will follow the construction management users that we have created for you. And once this particular work order is approved and released, then we have a dedicated portal for the subcontractors. Let us check those dedicated portal. Over here I have logged in with that particular subcontractor. Over here, if you refresh, first you have to assign the user role for that. So I will quickly go into users and as we are going through this, we will also check the user roles as well. So over here we have dedicatedly created the construction access for construction management. Over here you have multiple roles as a construction admin, project manager, site engineer, accounts and procurement team, and a subcontractor. So when a subcontractor access right is given, then that particular user will be able to see the access for the work orders and work completion assigned to him. So in the work orders, he will be able to see all the work orders that has been assigned to him, and then he can start the work orders which are currently in release stage. Once the work order is start, it will be in progress. Then whenever the work is completed, work completion can be created from here for the creation quantities. So you can select the product, you can enter the completed quantities, add any notes that you want over here, and create work completion. Also you have to choose the date of the completion, and you can create the work completion for those particular work orders. When you will go into backend in the work orders, you will be able to see that particular work order is in active state and those particular work completions are created over here. Then this particular work completion will go into an inspection process. Then whenever work completion is done, it will first go into inspection. Once the inspection is done, you can request an revision or approve or reject this particular work completion. Then once you approve this particular work completion, then you can go and choose it into for the billing. Over here you can bill and select the work completion. Automatically the lines will appear and you can create the vendor bill for those particular work completion done by the subcontractor. And this bill will be created and you can just confirm and create the bill for those work completion. So basically this was the entire subcontracting process. In this subcontract process, you can create your subcontractors, you can create work orders, and those work orders will be visible on the portal site, and on the portal all the work orders and work completions done by the subcontractor will be visible with their states and respective quantities. Then there is the option for request materials and scrap collection request. Basically request materials work like this: if there is any construction project created and those project needs any material, so user can request material from task or directly from the request material option. If you click over here, you can request materials, you can add the materials that you have required, and you can add the requested quantities and submit it for approval. Once the request is approved, system will check the availability of those particular requests. If the product is not available, there will be an option to create an RFQ. You can just click on create RFQ and choose your suppliers and create your RFQ from there. Once the RFQ is created, you can normally purchase those particular products and confirm the order and receive those particular quantities. And once those particular quantities are available, then you can go to the material request and again check for the availability. When the availability is there, you can create the particular transfers, and when those particular transfers are created, the material will be transferred to the site, and then you will be able to see all the transfers and RFQ created for your material request. Now there is a scrap collection request. If there is any scrap on the construction site, user can create a scrap collection request for the particular project, task, warehouse, the site location, and the inventory scrap location. Basically it is a virtual location, and you can add the product lines over here, and you can enter the requested quantity, and you can submit it for inspection. Once it is submitted for inspection. The user will enter what is the scrap quantity, and based on the scrap quantity the good quantities will be automatically calculated, and user can also add their notes over here, and this quantity can be approved or rejected. Once the approval is done, the transfer will be created for the scrap, and you will be able to see those scrap transfer and the product moves for it. So this was the entire material request, a scrap collection request. Now coming to customers and customer billing. Now over here you can create your customers, and also you will be have RA billing option. As per the work completion is done, you can do your RA billing. RA billing can be done based on both BOQ completion and work completion. BOQ completions are basically the work done by the project company or construction company itself, and the work completion are the quantities done by the subcontractors. BOQ completions can be created from the bill of quantities itself. You can just click on create BOQ completion. You can choose a particular line over here. You can enter the current quantity, and you can create the BOQ completion. This will go into similar inspection and approval process. And once your BOQ and work completion are created, you can just create a running account billing for your particular project and customer. You can choose the project, you can choose the BOQ, and you will be able to choose the work completions and the BOQ completions, and based on that you can add the billing quantities over here, and you can create your running billing account as well. So you will be having your RA bills for the completion quantities, whatever work has been completed for the particular project. So this is how this entire construction module works. You'll have all the features for managing your construction project. This particular dashboard will give you access to all your KPIs like your BOQ status, BOQ completion, work completion, vendor billing and RA billing, with all the scrap requests, material requests and work orders.